a malfunction. I am hurt. I cannot compete. And you can't make me. What do you mean? You can't do that. You have the authority to do that. You do that, and I'll quit. I'll quit this whole company. I'll leave this business. I'll leave this industry. I mean it. Into my spotlight. Are you kidding me? You think I won't do it? You think I won't quit? Huh? You all think I won't quit? You're nothing without me. This place is nothing without me. And I'll go bankrupt within a week. All of you will be so bored you'll never watch the show again. You'll pay to see me. You think I won't quit? You think I won't do it?
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to John and Ant Show. John here.
This is Ant.
Batista. Ever since you said that, the company's still going.
Yes. Although some of the things he said at some point were accurate. This show would be so bored. When we're watching it, we'd be so bored we won't even watch it.
Well, I'm not bored.
At one point, I did get bored. I did stop watching it for a while. When Miz was champ, actually. But for the most part, yeah, the company is doing all right. Batista, I will give this to him. He stuck to his guns. He has not returned in quite a while. Although,
good.
According to certain dirt sheets,
stop it.
You know, the ever reliable dirt sheets out there are saying that Batista is making an attempt to return to the WWE.
Let's hope not.
Well, why? He's had some funny moments. I'm not saying he's a great wrestler. I'm just saying he's had some.
Give him my spotlight. Give him my spotlight.
He's had some doozies. He's had some pretty good moments.
Thing with Maria. Oh boy.
Oh yes. No one's here to see you. They're here to see me.
Here to see me. Oh, Batista, how we miss you.
Okay. I mean, it makes me wonder, though, just out of curiosity, where if he were to return, where would they put? I would figure he'd immediately be thrusted back into the main event.
U.S. title.
No way. No way. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, you go after the U.S. title.
U.S. title. Maybe, most likely WWE title. Or if they want to take it one step further, they can go World Heavyweight title, and just bury Dolph Ziggler if they wanted to. So they have their options.
Yeah, they do. They do.
And I know SmackDown was Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch it?
I watched a bit of it. I did watch a bit of it.
Question.
Yes.
Dolph Ziggler get a face reaction or a heel reaction?
He's being cheered.
Okay.
He's being cheered enough. I mean, it's not like again, it's tough to tell because SmackDown is again pre-recorded.
Yeah.
They could edit the crowd.
Yay! Boo!
So look, Ziggler, he's over. He really is.
Don't get me wrong, he's over.
He had his match against Chris Jericho on SmackDown. Chris Jericho ended up losing due to interference from Fandango.
Makes no sense. You know why? Chris Jericho's now rocking in Australia, I think, or he's on tour. Yeah. Again, I don't know where he's on. And maybe it's Australia. I have no idea. Yeah, so the whole thing with Y2J makes no sense now. Because he's gone for 3 weeks. So what's Fandango going to do?
Well, unless he would have taken him out. You know, they have a moment where he takes him out, but...
well, that would have been a smart move, but this is WWE.
Yeah.
You know.
So...
What do you want me to tell you?
I don't know. I really don't know. I would like to see if he just disappears from the face of the earth for a while, and then just.
Well, it's gonna be 3 weeks.
Will it be?
Yes.
Okay.
He's gone for 3 weeks. Let's see where he's at. Here he's at.
So I do wonder a bit. Will they just let him leave and then have him return out of nowhere and go right back after Fandango, or will he, just start a
I
new
don't
feud?
know.
You know?
I don't know. Give me a second. I'm still trying to
Sure.
find this, but
In the meantime, let's talk about something different for a minute. A lot of sports happened this weekend. The Knicks grabbed the number 2 seed in basketball.
yes, they'll face Boston on Saturday.
Indeed. A lot of people have them winning this time. I
Of
can see
course.
why. I can see why. Boston getting old. Knicks they're on a good run right now. So. Also.
As long as Carmelo stays healthy,
Mhm.
they'll be fine.
Exactly.
And with J.R. Smith popping 30 points a game, it's enough said.
Yeah.
I do want to say congrats to the Masters was yesterday.
Yes.
And Aussie. That's all I gotta say. The Adam Scott, congrats. Puts on a green jacket.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really watch golf. It's not my thing.
Okay.
But I will watch the final 2 holes of the Masters because it does get exciting.
All right.
Because you do have tiebreakers, and it did go into a tiebreaker, and it was pretty good. It was enjoyable,
Okay.
But you got a little too cocky though.
Tiger Woods.
No,
Who?
no, Tiger Woods actually finished 4th.
Yeah, he did.
No, Adam Scott, because there at one point he made his putt, to take the lead, and just got excited.
Mhm.
And I'm like, alright, fine. Like, he was screaming and stuff like that. I understand that, you're pumped up and stuff, but way too cocky. He was like, yeah, I'm like, alright, fine, whatever. But, not to mention that this guy can tie it up. I forgot his name. So, he hits a shot, goes on the green.
Mhm.
Guy looks up. Because I think he went to go do his scorecard.
Okay.
So, which is so stupid now. Which is stupid because we have computers now. I don't think you have to have a scorecard anymore.
Well, some people like to keep it traditional.
I know, I get you.
It's the same
I
thing
get
with
you, so-
with baseball. They don't like replay, but because it ruins the tradition or whatever.
But
Okay,
he hits it to the green. All of a sudden, they cut back to where he's doing the card,
Mhm.
and it looks like he got depression all of a sudden. Like, it just went from yay to, oh god, he's gonna tie it up. And what does he do? The guy ties it up. So we're going into a tiebreaker. And the tiebreaker didn't last long. It lasted two holes, and that was it.
Okay.
So, Angel Cabrera was the guy who came in second. But, not a lot of people care about the they care about winning it, like the money wise. They don't care about it. Just putting on that green jacket, I guess.
I see.
Money wise, they don't care. It's that green jacket. Because I'm not sure how much the Masters is worth. It's got to be up there.
Okay.
But a lot of people play. Like Tiger Woods doesn't need the money.
Yeah, absolutely not.
But he wants that green jacket.
Yeah.
So that's what pretty much happened in sports. Knicks clinched. 2013 Masters complete, done, over with.
Baseball news: Yankees. Hiroki Kuroda pitched a complete game shutout. No walks. It's said to be the first time that happened for the Yankees since 2003. Pretty impressive. Hiroki Kuroda is not exactly known for stellar control, but he did a great job, and the Yankees took out the Orioles. So they're picking up some steam.
Okay. I have a quick thing on Jericho real quick. Chris Jericho's touring Europe.
Okay, alright. You wanted to say something about the Mets?
Yes. Mets snowed out in Minnesota. Can't do anything about that. This week they're in Colorado for 3 games. I saw their weather. Doesn't look good. Snow. But here's the thing. Whoever did the schedule, why the hell would you put 3 games in Colorado in the beginning of the season where wasn't early to there?
Right.
It snows, so it's pointless. Why didn't you make that a home game for the Mets?
That's usually what they do. I mean, I'm not really sure why they decided to do. Well, I mean, the truth of the matter is, no matter what, Colorado's got to have some home games there.
They do.
But I don't know. These schedules come out months in advance. I don't know if they really saw that coming, but there's nothing you can really do about that now.
Also, Rivas showed up to camp, I believe.
Oh, well, hello there, Revis.
Hello there, Rivas. Guess he's not trade bait anymore.
I don't even know. I'm not even going to try and speculate. I'm just done with this already. If he gets traded, he gets traded. If he doesn't, he doesn't. So
it's just come to that point where Jet fans don't care.
You know what? At this point, we're not going to win a Super Bowl this year anyway.
Oh, Buffalo could have a better record than them, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
We'll see.
Well,
I think for the Mets, it is a surprising start. I still believe in this team. They're 7-4. Like I said, it's a good. They won 16-5 on Saturday. I just want to get this out quick. Every single time they score like 16, 17 runs, or even 10 runs, they come back next game. Their hitting's just
abysmal.
It's horrible. I mean, it'd be nice if they stay, consistent.
Yeah.
And just keep doing that. But it's like, okay, we can score 10 runs this game. Come back, 1 run, maybe 2.
Yeah.
Then come back, it's 5 runs, then 0 runs. But pitching-wise, it's been good. Except for a few people. G's been horrible. Not a good start for him. Nice, good start. Matt Harvey, 3-0. No through 7.
Okay.
So Gary Cohen decided to open his big fat mouth and he blew it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a good start for the Mets. Back to wrestling, I guess.
Yeah. Quick note. I will say that on SmackDown, Chris Jericho did lose via the zigzag. Took a big ending from Big E Langston.
Oh, there's the
and
then
then
layout.
And then took the leg drop while he was face down from Fandango. So it is possible that they could put in a possible injury if they haven't already.
Speaking of Mr. Ziggler, we have backstage news on his title win.
Okay.
And Swagger title plans dropped. On Monday's post-WrestleMania 29 edition of Monday Night Raw, Ziggler finally cashed in his Money in the Bank contract and defeated Alberto Del Rio to capture the World Heavyweight title. There have been many fans emailing and asking if Ziggler's title win was the result of the rewrites to the Raw script that occurred after The Rock had pulled out of the show due to his injury. Quotation, injury. According to PWI Insider, the title change was not a last-minute decision and it's been planned for weeks. The reason that Ziggler lost so many matches leading up to WrestleMania is because WWE wanted to set him up as a vulnerable champion with many challengers already lined up because they just beat him. As for the number 1 contender, Jack Swagger, there were, in fact, plans for him to have a world title run. However, his stupid DOI arrest ended that scenario. I said he wasn't winning because of this DOI thing. Jack Swagger, you're a moron. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you thinking?
Yeah, it was pretty obvious. It was pretty obvious that he wasn't going to win the title at WrestleMania or before WrestleMania due to that DOI thing. This isn't news. It's just WWE doesn't want to have that type of person so fresh from getting a DOI to hold a title at some point.
I got you.
Well, not at some point. Immediately. Because it was already close to WrestleMania. They just brought him back, Elimination Chamber. And,
I know, I got you.
So, the only question at the time was, are they going to drop the storyline, or are they going to keep going up until WrestleMania and they're going to lose? That's what it was.
I think they're going to continue with Del Rio and have them feud, and hopefully they have a new person for the World Heavyweight title.
What would it say? Remember,
it looks like the Shield's going to beat Team Hell No, and they're going to break up finally. I'm going to be happy the Shield has the tag titles. I'm hoping it's Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns.
Okay.
So, if eventually down the line Dean Ambrose gets the title shot, he wins the WWE title and they have all the belts.
Yeah.
They'd have the tag team titles and they'd have the WWE title.
Okay.
And if you want to go more down the road, maybe add, say, a Cassius Ohno to the group, or who's the other one that I'm talking about bringing up?
What you mean? Are you talking about the report with the NXT people they're bringing up?
Yeah. Husky
Harris
yes.
and Adrian Neville are other ones.
Not Adrian Neville, because
Right.
he wouldn't be right for the group. I could see Husky Harris in the group, but a little. I don't see him as that type of person. But definitely Castisono would be one, and possibly Paige as the anti-diva.
Alright.
She'd be perfect. You know, maybe you add a diva in that role. You know, like I said, they're doing something right with this group. There wasn't any like divas in the Nexus, even though that was an all guy season.
What they're doing right with this is that they're not making it Nexus.
Yes, they're making it something different.
They're not playing around with their members.
Yes.
So far, it's just been those three. They've kept it those three throughout, and they've been successful.
And I like this faction right now. It's you got 2.5 talented guys. There, I mean, I haven't seen Roman Reigns in the ring. Like I've seen him in the ring, but I want to see him one-on-one instead of.
Well, we could say that for all of them, though. We could say that for all of them in terms of
I've seen
Raw.
I've seen Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. They can go good one-on-one no matter where they are.
Can they?
Yes.
Because the WWE has a tendency to take spectacular superstars and make them subpar.
I understand that.
So look again. I'm going to say this. I've said it before. They're only going to be as good as the WWE allows them to be. And we can rag on Roman Reigns' if you want to call it lack of talent or whatever. But the fact of the matter is, I've seen more of him in the ring than I've seen Dean Ambrose. Not necessarily overall. Of course, I'm not going to compare their talents.
Well, remember, he's the powerhouse.
I'm not going to compare their talents. But in terms of in-ring work in the WWE, we've seen Dean Ambrose do more than... No, we've seen Roman Reigns do more in the ring than Dean Ambrose.
Oh, yeah, I know.
It's going to get to a point where we have to see, like, Rob brought this up before. What's Dean Ambrose's finisher going to be?
That's a good question.
We haven't seen that before. We know Roman Reigns has the spear and collectively the triple powerbomb. We know Seth Rollins has the flying knee to the head, but Dean Ambrose, I still haven't seen a finisher from him.
We'll see.
So
who knows where they're gonna go with that? But like I said, just maybe. So if they like I said, add Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns to tag titles, have Dean Ambrose win whatever big title, and maybe have Castisono win the IC title or US title, and put Cesaro in the group. He's doing nothing. He could be another powerhouse.
Okay.
Just something.
Okay.
Because he's doing nothing right now, and when I mean nothing, he's the US champion. He's still the best wrestler they have right now, next to Bryan, Jericho, Ziggler right now. It's like and Punk. It's not even close to where the other guys are right now. I guess you could throw.
I honestly wouldn't I honestly wouldn't actually throw anyone in the group. I would just keep it the way it is, and evolve the storyline from there. Yeah, that would be it. But again, that's my fear. I don't want to turn it into the Nexus.
No, it's definitely not going to be the Nexus.
But I do understand why people want additions to the group.
It'd just be nice, It'd be nice to get Castisono in there and maybe get Cesaro in the group as well. And, of course, we get our dream of having Chris Hero and Claudio back together. That's what everyone wants.
I don't know who Claudio is.
Shut up.
And I don't know who Chris Hero is.
Okay, Cesaro and Ono, okay?
There we go.
Damn it!
I did hear reports of a few years back in ROH, two guys who looked just like them.
I get
doing
it.
really well in ROH, so I feel like maybe if it could work for WWE too. Just because they look like each other.
Oh my god. Gotta hate you, man. Anyway, yeah, so hopefully they do add more people to the mix. Kenny King news.
What? Okay, that in and of itself makes no sense. You can't just put those two words together. They make no sense. Nobody's gonna care. This is where we lose all our viewers. This is where everyone who is watching loses interest and leaves. What, is he getting fired?
No.
Is he injured?
No.
Then nobody cares.
Well, he was on several Nickelodeon shows in a video game.
Oh, wow. Okay. Now he's trying to appeal to the kids. Because, remember, as Smarks know, kids don't recognize talent. So it only makes sense that Kenny King would be making appearances here. So, more power to you, bud.
Well, he was a Nickelodeon kid. And
you know what?
He was taking acting classes at 7 years old. and had a very good agent.
Oh, did he? Because
Yes. And
I love this promo backstage a few weeks ago.
He got on every Nickelodeon show. He was on Clarissa Explains It All, Welcome Freshman, several Nick commercials. Also did the
which I remember none.
Which he did a pilot for Legend of the Hidden Temple, and he said the show sucked.
Legend of the Hidden Temple sucked.
How about you suck?
Legends of the Hidden Temple sucked.
Yep.
All right. Well, it's probably because he couldn't win either.
And also he did Guts, the Super Nintendo game.
Why are we mentioning any of this?
I'm just saying.
You know what? Kenny's probably just putting all this out there because nobody remembers any of these things.
You think so?
He's just saying, he's just adding himself to all this stuff. I don't care.
No one cares. No one cares.
Kenny King news? Really?
Yes. Hey.
I hope this show gets like 2 viewers.
2 viewers. Let's talk about...
Unfortunately, it might get more because of this great picture we have.
Oh, God.
Of Curly Kane.
Curly Kane. God, I don't want to talk about that.
But don't worry, though. He does kick Hornswoggle in this video, so...
That's a good thing. That's always a good thing.
It's a very good thing.
Tonight's Raw will take place from South Carolina. Excuse me. Confirmed for tonight's show, CM Punk does return to address The Undertaker's loss.
Okay.
The loss to The Undertaker. Ooh, excuse me. Our WrestleMania season is over. Sadly, there will be no appearances by Triple H, Brock Lesnar, The Rock, Undertaker, or Chris Jericho this week.
Wait, no Brock Lesnar again?
Yeah.
Really? Why no?
Well, thanks to The Rock's injury.
No.
Again,
By now, they've had a week since then. They could have fit something else in.
What else are you going to fit?
Think of something. They're called WWE Creative. It's their job.
Well, remember, now they're on to their... It's a new contract. So, obviously, maybe they have something big for Lesnar. I heard maybe... what I keep hearing is a title run, maybe. When he... Like, maybe for... Same thing like The Rock did. For, like, January till April.
Well, that should be interesting to see how... If that happens, if he's gonna get the same reaction. Yeah.
But, see, Brock Lesnar... I don't see the Brock Lesnar of, like, the type to leave again. You know, he's got a great schedule where he seems happy.
Well, of course he's happy. He's getting paid $1 million or more to only show up, what? How many times?
Who knows?
He had 3 matches in 1 year.
Great contract to me.
Exactly. So, it gets a pass because of that? Again, because what's Brock Lesnar doing besides wrestling?
Okay, he did wrestle at Extreme
The
Rules.
Rock gets flagged for sporadically making non-appearances.
Walking out of the company.
Walking out of the company because, oh my God, he has another job.
But
then Brock Lesnar, if he was to do the same thing, are you telling me that he's going to get a pass?
Brock Lesnar's like doing acting or something, you know?
Exactly. He's not doing anything else. He could be there more often. So why would he get a pass if he himself can be there more often?
It's Brock Lesnar. He's awesome.
Okay, that's okay. Whatever he wants. It's the smart thing. Okay.
Like I said, I like Lesnar. You know, I understand he could do more, but what can you do with him? What can you do?
Put him up against someone he's never been up against before.
So that'd be Punk.
You have Sheamus. You have CM Punk. You have Dolph Ziggler. No, I don't care. You just put him up against somebody who he hasn't gone up against before.
Sheamus, absolutely.
They brought him back to have more of an impact, but the only 2 people he's gone up against are people who have been with the company for years already. He already fought against John Cena. Right? If people don't remember, Brock Lesnar did have a triple threat match which involved Triple H. Okay? So you have a whole new roster now. You have so many things you can do with Brock Lesnar. Why not against Sheamus?
Because I have to...
I'm not saying Sheamus is the top dog.
It's going to be the cheap face reaction. And I don't want to see that. Sheamus gets no reaction as it is. But if you put him against Lesnar, of course they're going to cheer Sheamus because everyone hates Lesnar.
And that's a problem?
Yes, it is, because Sheamus gets no reaction.
He will if he goes up against Brock Lesnar.
But I think it would be the other way around.
That's a solution.
I think it would be the opposite. I think Lesnar would get cheered and Sheamus.
So now you're saying that you think Lesnar would get cheered?
All by a mile. By a clear mile.
I don't know about that. That would be
lot of
interesting.
people-
It would be a mixed reaction, but it's certainly not going to be the
Did
same
you
as
not see the crowd reaction or Raw
to what?
when Sheamus came out?
Well,
Crickets.
Randy Orton got the same thing. He didn't get cheered either.
Crickets to both of them.
Okay, he got a reaction at
Because they
SmackDown,
both
though.
suck right now.
But because they're in stupid feud, why would they be Why would they be paired with the Big Show?
I don't know.
And both of them have gone up against the Shield already. So what's the point?
I know. I
So it's not necessarily-
And also, I like how they forget about Ryback. We'll get to Ryback. Speaking of Ryback, we'll get to him in a second.
Right.
But
No, I think it's very hypocritical for someone to say it's okay for Lesnar to be champ and not show up all the time, but it's not okay for The Rock to do so.
But here's the thing with Brock Lesnar though. If you want to, if you want to build him against, CM Punk, you don't want to do it now. Why do you want your draw to be Punk and Lesnar at Extreme Rules? No. Build it for SummerSlam, because that is the second biggest pay-per-view.
That is supposedly what they were going to do with The Rock.
Yeah, well,
unless they wanted to do it all the way until
I think that's going to be
WrestleMania.
30.
I don't know.
But plans have been set aside for now. Who knows what's going to happen at 30 now?
So if you're going to build it to SummerSlam, why not start it now? We've been making a big deal about how WWE...
The only way he can start it now is if Brock Lesnar magically is there tonight, CM Punk's cutting a promo, and out comes his music.
Well, I'm not saying should they or shouldn't they. I'm just saying they could possibly do it.
Oh, they could
Because
do it.
we're talking about how, this past WrestleMania season, we were talking about how they had these last-minute feuds going out there, where they weren't putting anything into them. SummerSlam is a big pay-per-view.
It is.
You could start building a rivalry now. It's not impossible. Maybe with WWE Creative, it is, but it is possible.
Is it?
Yeah. We have rivalries that go from WrestleMania to SummerSlam. That's happened before.
I understand.
It just depends on how you build it. Again, the fact that Brock Lesnar is going to not be there all the time, you could have moments where he just shows up randomly, does something. I don't know. Just make sporadic appearances like he always does.
He's not all. Obviously, I had a couple of. He's not going to feud with Cena. He's not going to feud with the Shield. He has no reason to. My best bet would be CM Punk and just wait till SummerSlam.
Yeah.
And do it right. Make it to where Heyman doesn't know what to do and who he's gonna root for. Or no, maybe he turns on Punk so Punk can be a face again.
Mm-hmm.
They have so many options they could do and run with, or
They do.
finger poke a doom.
They do. They have a fairly unique opportunity here because they have one guy, one of the best managers, managing two superstars at the moment.
Yep.
And
Which are never together.
And they have not done anything with that to this point. They can't be that stupid to completely ignore that fact the entire time Paul Heyman is here.
Oh, of course.
They cannot be that stupid, and they really got to work something in here.
I kind of like Paul Heyman still being here, and that's another thing. That's another thing why I like CM Punk and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is Paul Heyman's he's still here, and it's pretty cool what he's doing. I figured he would have up to WrestleMania and leave.
Mm-hmm.
Just like any normal when did he start up? Do you remember when he came back?
Brock Lesnar?
No, Paul Heyman. It was when
It was during the
with
Brock
Cena.
Lesnar. No. It was after the Cena. It was when he started feuding with Triple H.
Because it was.
It was after he
in
broke.
the car.
It was after he broke Triple H's arm, and
Well, no, I meant with CM Punk.
when he made an appearance with CM Punk.
I believe it's when he was feuding with Cena at the time. And he was in the car, and you saw Heyman's.
Yeah. When they hit somebody with a car.
No, it wasn't. I think CM Punk beat Cena up in the back,
Uh,
and he went in the car, and Heyman rolled the window down, revealing to be Heyman in the car,
yeah.
and the car rolled away.
Right. That was
So, Heyman's actually been there for quite a while,
he has been.
which is pretty cool. So, I like for him to stay. I've always liked Paul Heyman. I like him with CM Punk. Makes Punk a better heel.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously Punk's going to be there tonight. And this is kind of fun. This is funny. What will CM Punk have to say? I lost. I'm still the best in the world, though.
Which makes complete sense.
Yes. So What will Fandango have in store for his WWE return?
I don't know who you're talking about, but I think
Hey.
Fandango.
Okay, stop it. Okay, I have gripes here.
We'll have a great
Time out.
return.
Time out.
He'll get a good ovation.
Time out.
I don't know if we get
Time
that
out.
same crowd.
Time.
I don't think we will.
No, we won't. For all you guys who wanted to say he can't wrestle and are backing him up right now, go screw yourselves, okay? For the past 4 weeks, you can't wrestle. You can't wrestle. Now you're backing the guy.
I don't know.
Now they're backing the guy.
And it's an interesting question because are they backing him? Are they backing the music? Or I don't understand. That's why I'm waiting to see what reaction he gets this week.
Oh, Fandangoing now. Everyone's doing it now.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a break. You guys hated him to start, chanting "You can't wrestle." Now maybe okay, chant new gimmick or something like that. But no,
That's not a gimmick. That's who he really is.
stop it.
I'm serious.
Stop it.
I'm
Stop it.
serious.
Stop it.
He's really
No.
he's really a ballroom dancer.
No.
Yes.
No.
That's who he is.
No.
I don't know where you got this thing where he's
No.
playing a character.
Find a character.
I don't know.
No.
Himself.
No. I'll keep saying
Alright, yeah, go ahead, keep saying no.
No.
No. That's who he is, times infinity. I win.
No times infinity times 100.
Doesn't make sense.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Yeah, so for the people who backed him yeah, man, good, whatever.
From the beginning.
From the beginning. I still hate him. I'm not going to go on the Fandangoing, da 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 da. Everyone's doing videos now. It's ridiculous. Stop it.
No, keep going.
Stop it. No.
Fandango for WWE champion.
No. For the people who backed him up, okay, fine, do it. But for the fans that came out of the blue and start backing him up, no. That's a bunch of bullcrap. I'm sorry. Because we don't like this guy. He can't wrestle. Oh, wait a minute. He has a cool theme song now. We can do the dance. It's bullcrap. I'm sorry. It's I don't know what to say about it. It's ridiculous.
It is something else. I mean, the crowd reaction is one thing, but then the whole Fandangoing, I do wonder how long that will last. It can't last that long.
But if you were one of the people that said he couldn't wrestle, I'd be like, okay, but now you like him, I'd be like, didn't you hate this guy?
Yeah, I know.
It makes no sense. You back one guy. I understand if you back him up to start with, cool and all, but if he's got this cool music now. Everyone in New Jersey's doing the da 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 thing. You know what? You're freaking smart. I'm sorry. I freaking hate when people say, "Oh, I hate this one guy," and all of a sudden you're in love with him.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people hate CM Punk. Now they're in love with him. I don't get it.
No,
Don't get it at all. Some people have been true Rocky fans. Now they hate him.
It's just a whole bandwagon thing, And it's funny because Smarks are supposed to be the ones who go against the crowd, but they're just their own crowd. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's it. That night, New Jersey was a special crowd. I understand. I wish I was part of it. We were part of the WrestleMania 29 crowd, though. Obviously, the Raw crowd was way times better. They did a lot of stuff there, and couldn't get a wave going at WrestleMania 29. But like I said, it's the Fandangoing. Hope it stops, because now it's just getting annoying. Because now a lot of people. It's not just the fact that people are doing videos now about it. It's like everybody's doing a video, and you know what? Like I said, for the people who backed him up, cool, do it. But for the people who don't, shut your mouth and do what you've been doing. Nothing. Stop coming out of the blue. Oh, we backed the character the whole time. No, because you're probably one of those people at those past events saying you can't wrestle. So don't tell me you're full of crap, saying you backed them up. And for the people who have, cool, Do it. I don't mind it. Like you, back them up at the beginning, great.
That's right.
But for the people who haven't all of a sudden now are backing them up, screw you. Screw you. You're not a fan. You know, everyone, I have to hop on the bandwagon now since everything's going well for them. Screw you. Can Dolph Ziggler hold on to his gold with Alberto Del Rio and Jack Swagger waiting?
I think.
Of course.
Yeah.
Not even a question. After the hot post WrestleMania crowd, all the WWE fans who packed the BI Lowe Center, will it be the same crowd as in? Was it like the past?
Absolutely not.
Definitely not.
It will be. I'm sure they will try to get some things going again. Particularly, look, you can easily get the crowd to do the Fandango theme song, and I think that's probably all you'll get. But I don't think you'll get it during random matches.
Yeah, boring and all that kind of stuff. Definitely not. And off to as I said, I was going to bring up Ryback before, and I talked to my friend about this at work. Why does he have a title shot?
Just showed up and attacked John Cena.
Can you explain this to me? No pay-per-view wins.
That's right. No.
No pay-per-view wins. Title shot?
Well,
I don't get it.
Are we sure that he has no pay-per-view wins?
No.
Absolutely.
No. He doesn't have one pay-per-view win.
Yeah, he's had a few losses against CM Punk.
Well, no, he lost to the Shield.
No, but he did have those count as losses to CM Punk.
Oh yes, that's correct.
He does have a loss or two to the Shield. Yeah, 2 losses to the Shield actually. Yeah, and he lost the Royal Rumble with 29 other people and John Cena won. Just a lot of things that don't make sense. This is obviously just something WWE wanted to do. Just get Ryback up against the top dog in the company. Yeah, that's true. No real victories. Lost to Mark Henry in hilarious fashion.
I loved it
at WrestleMania 29.
Flat.
Yeah, he's done nothing unless he's done nothing to earn the title.
He's done absolutely
all he's
nothing.
done is show up and attack John Cena.
That's it. And it looks like what? So people in the crowd.
And honestly, that's all you really have to do these days.
See, now if people are in the crowd tonight, some people should just hop the guardrail and attack Cena. But if they arrest you, say you want to attack him because you might get a title shot.
I want a title shot.
I want a title shot too. Just even if you tap him on the shoulder, you get a title shot. You don't have to feel. You don't have to physically just push him and you get a title shot. Obviously, Ryback, give him the shell shock, title shot.
Yep.
And it looks like that's going to be our Extreme Rules main event. Ryback versus John Cena. We all know this is the burial of Ryback. We will get we'll have a grave for you. Because obviously you go up against Cena, you lose. So we'll have a coffin waiting for him. And once the match is over, we'll bury him slowly. Ryback had a great career. You know this. I'm not saying it to be mean.
Yeah.
But every time you put someone against Cena, who's a big monster, Kane, Lesnar, what happens? They lose. So, Ryback, this is a moment of silence for you. It's going to be sad when you lose. Because you're not winning the title. I mean, it'd be ridiculous if, Cena just won and they took the title off him. Okay, what the hell? I mean, you let him beat The Rock, and now you're just going to give it to Ryback for some unknown, mysterious reason?
Just because John Cena needs a new feud, I guess. That's what it is.
Like I said, it's a moment of silence for Ryback. You have a great career. We are sorry you have to go through Cena. Very sorry. I wish you can go through somebody else.
Or won't go through Cena.
Probably won't go through Cena. I hope Cena. I'm actually rooting for Cena to win.
Are you really?
Yes, because this is bullcrap at Ryback. I don't like he's getting a title shot because he has no pay-per-view wins. I did the shell shock to John Cena. I earned a title. Who did you beat? Who did you beat? 3MB?
We have to go there.
Sorry.
But that's the truth. That's where you have to go now to find a a big victory for Ryback.
It's a freaking joke.
Um,
So, like I said, our moment of silence goes out to Ryback, his wrestling career, his future.
well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, he still gets a good reaction when he attacked.
No
when
matter
he attacked
what,
John
but
Cena, he got a
you
huge
go
pop.
up against Cena, you lose.
Mhm.
No matter what.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah,
It's sad. It's really sad that I have to say that, and I don't
we
want
gotta
to.
see. We gotta see. I mean, my prediction is Ryback will probably win via disqualification or somehow,
I don't see him winning.
or John Cena winning disqualification. I don't know. I just
I
don't know.
just
what's
don't
gonna
see
happen here.
Cena winning. It's
It will be interesting because there was there's something put out there by Jim Ross saying that maybe Ryback didn't go heel.
oh no, he's not heel. Definitely not.
I don't know. I mean, WWE has this thing where they're like night and day. You have to either be heel or face. They could do something here with Ryback where he's not necessarily heel. He's just I don't know, hungry, or just he's going nuts or
He's
whatever.
a Ninja Turtle now.
Yeah, he's a Ninja Turtle. But yeah, I mean, they could do something different with Ryback. They won't. Yeah, if all everything's in place for Ryback to be buried.
Yeah.
But I still think the crowd might
And
save
the burial's ready.
him. I think the crowd will save him, though.
Let's hope. Let's hope it's
Because he's-
I hope the crowd does save him, like they saved Brian and maybe Fandango. Yeah, like I said, I still have the burial. I have the burial kit ready. I'm ready to bury him. It's sad. Ryback, great career, but once you go up against Cena, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Punk was a little different. Punk was built already,
Yeah.
and when Cena finally beat him, that ended the feud. Finally,
Yeah.
Still a great match on Raw, but we all knew who was winning, which sucked. It would have been nice to see Punk win. I rather would have said, but I'm happy I saw Cena rock too. Way better than the first one. But like I said, burial's ready. I'm sorry, Ryback. You know,
The grave is ready, yes.
grave is ready. We'll have the Undertaker presence as he buries you alive. So, they should have buried alive match.
Yeah, they should.
They should have buried
John
alive.
Cena versus Ryback, buried alive. Undertaker's in the
really,
back. Like,
really-
what about me? Where's my burial? alive?
Really bury him. This is the burial for Ryback as we bury you for your wrestling career and your future endeavors in WWE. We are
Well,
sorry.
let's not go that far.
We are sorry you have to go up against Cena. Hopefully the fans save you.
Mm-hmm.
But we know the Cena rule. You go up against Cena, you lose. So be lucky it's not Dolph Ziggler going up against him, or who else can go against him and get Brian. You know, it's whatever. I just don't get how he earns a title shot. Where The Rock is still #1 contender.
Mhm.
You know, maybe he's fooling everybody. He's come back.
Well,
for
he
Extreme
didn't.
Rules.
Well, remember, he didn't do anything to earn a title shot either. He just
Well-
showed up and said he has a title shot.
Yeah,
at the Royal
right?
Rumble.
Yeah, I have a title shot. What? At the
Okay.
Royal Rumble. Huh? Can you, how? Who'd you beat? Who'd you beat? That's 2 now. Oh,
I
boy.
think the only match he had won before that was actually the WrestleMania match against John Cena. That's
Yes,
about
that's
it.
right. That's
That's
just
about
about it. But, what can you do? This is what WWE likes doing to fans and smarks and everybody out there. But that's news for Raw. Like I said, hopefully things pick up now. WrestleMania season is now over. It's off to Extreme Rules, Payback. What's the other one? Money in the Bank, I think.
Mhm.
Okay. Which is in Philly, so we're actually gonna try to go to that,
Yeah,
which would be nice. It's in the area.
That would be fun.
You
But
know?
yeah, the next one at the moment is Extreme Rules. And then, yeah, you're right, Payback. Cannot wait for Payback.
Can't wait for Payback. I know WWE. I don't get your pay-per-view names. They're a little weird. But I'm looking forward to Money in the Bank. We get to see that new established star.
Yeah.
Who maybe who's the next superstar to win Money in the Bank. Go on to better things. Like I like to see Bryan win it.
Yeah.
But he won it already though, correct?
Won what?
Did he win Money in the Bank? No, right?
Daniel Bryan? I believe he did. Yeah, that's how he won the match.
Okay.
That's how he beat Big Show in a few seconds.
Oh, okay. All right. I just wanted to know. I thought he won it. Like I said, slipped my mind. Since we do have Money in the Bank in the horizon, what superstar do you think is ready for
to win the Money in the Bank match?
That moment for them and to cash in their Money in the Bank?
All right. Well, assuming that the WWE chooses somebody new to win the Money in the Bank match,
Kofi Kingston.
The only the only ones that I really have, the only ones I'm really thinking about at the moment are the two mid-card champions at the moment.
Cesaro and Barrett.
I don't know who they would drop the title to. I don't know when they would drop the title.
See, I can't see
Barrett. I can't see them losing it and then winning Money in the Bank right away. Right after that.
Well, I think
between now and May 19th, which is when Extreme Rules is.
Yes, I think Cesaro has to drop it now, and so I think the Intercontinental title has to be dropped as well.
The timing's good. He just lost to Kofi Kingston. He could drop the title to him.
But what would be cool is, okay, you have...
I'm trying to think of who else can possibly do it.
Hear me out for a second. Okay, say the Shield, okay, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins win the tag titles at Extreme Rules. It's most likely going to be the Shield against Team Hell No. Right? And they're going to have that, what's that rule?
Oh, the Freebird rule? Is that what it's called?
It's the Freebird rule. They'll have that, so...
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's very stupid. So I think it's the Freebird rule. I think we were talking about it Friday or Thursday. Also... But here, like I said, hear me out for a second. Have them win the tag titles, right? And at Money in the Bank, Dean Ambrose gets in the Money in the Bank. Have the Shield interfere. Dean Ambrose wins Money in the Bank. Now he has a contract.
But I mean, wouldn't they have to do all this in the same pay-per-view?
No, they don't. Because the Shield can win at Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
Okay, they get the rematch at Payback. And from there, okay, you have the tag titles. Now Dean Ambrose, now they just need to add one more thing, which is the WWE title or the World Heavyweight title.
I can see that.
Now, like I said, put like Barrett, Cesaro, a bunch of guys in there, include Ambrose. What happens? There's no disqualification, as we know. Anything goes. The ladder's all over the place. Shield interferes, takes out everybody.
Yeah.
Who they can. Seth Rollins climbs it, wins.
Possible. Oh, no, another thing you're forgetting is that it's not impossible for someone to be a tag team champion and a mid-card champion.
Oh, I know.
So for all we know, we could have, Roman Reigns with a tag title and the U.S. title.
That'd be interesting.
You could have Seth Rollins with tag title and Intercontinental, and give Dean Ambrose the big one.
Wow, and them holding every. See, I can't see that.
Between the three of them. Again, I can't see that either happening. But like I said, I just have this thing. I don't want them adding too many people to it. I feel like that's the mistake that so many stables have made. Like they're already significant, and then they just keep putting members in.
Oh, so I say you have Extreme Rules, Payback, the Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, Night of Champions, Over the Limit, Hell in a Cell. You know what's funny about Over the Limit and Hell in a Cell? They're like 4 weeks apart.
Yeah.
October 6th, October 27th, then Survivor Series at TD Garden in Boston, and then TLC to round out the year, December 15th, and Houston, Texas, and then obviously the Royal Rumble. We're back to square one. So I think SummerSlam has to be. There has to be a good main event. I'm hoping it is. It's make it like WrestleMania, but the summer WrestleMania. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make it marquee. Make it your event. I want Money in the Bank to establish a new superstar, which I always like seeing. So Payback is Payback's not gonna do it. Extreme Rules. We know what Extreme Rules is. No DQ. Normally anything goes. So I want to see a new superstar win Money in the Bank, which would be nice. Maybe, like I said, maybe a Dean Ambrose, maybe a Cesaro, maybe a Barrett. Maybe they could finish Wade Barrett's storyline where he's supposed to win Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Cash it in and finally win the World Heavyweight title.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I do want to make a quick note how, like, say, okay, Barrett is in the world title picture, correct? How many people turn on Ziggler?
I don't know. You know what? Because honestly,
Because if it's Wade Barrett versus Ziggler, at one point I'm going for Barrett.
because at some point last week, before WrestleMania, Barrett wasn't getting much of a reaction.
He wasn't.
That surprised me. But the Raw after WrestleMania, he got cheered over The Miz like unanimously.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows how much The Miz sucks, and how much potential Wade Barrett has.
Yep.
So I do always put him up there. I do understand why some people may not see what I see in Wade Barrett, but I think there is enough people who do like what he brings to the table.
Oh, of course.
And I really do hope that he finally does win that Money in the Bank match.
I hope he does as well. He's very talented. Definitely can go in the ring. Or maybe like Cody Rhodes is another one.
Yeah,
He
where's he
definitely
been?
deserves it. Damian Sandow, break them up. Sandow definitely deserves it. I think like they should have 2 Money in the Banks, of course. So make not Seth Rollins. Wow, I wish make Dean Ambrose win for the title, win one for the Raw, and make either Wade Barrett, Cesaro. Who else can you throw on? Cody Rhodes, Sandow, Cody Rhodes, Barrett, Cesaro. Maybe those 4 on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Kofi Kingston as a jobber. Santino's
And
probably
by
going to be
this
in
time,
there.
and by this time, I'd imagine Team Hell No will have dropped the tag
Yes,
titles already,
yes,
so you
that'd be a
could
good thing.
possibly include Daniel Bryan in there.
Yes.
Um,
That's another
and
thing.
and even though he's won it already, I want him back in the title picture.
Oh, of course. So if Punk can win it twice, why can't Bryan win it twice,
Exactly.
So I'm looking forward to Money in the Bank. Hopefully we can go. I know it'd be there won't be any pillars in our way.
No, there won't.
Definitely.
Pillars or pillars? No, there were no pillars in our way.
What are you talking about?
There were no pillars in our way.
There was a gigantic building
Damn
in our
it.
way.
Done.
Alright, there was no pillars in the way. I'm sorry. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to Money in the Bank. I'm looking forward to Extreme Rules. What are we, 3 weeks away from Extreme Rules or 2? We have quite a while.
No, we're about a month away. A little over a month away. May 19th.
Wow. We have a
Remember, there's always
time.
that bit of
There's
a
always a gap.
Yeah.
That's a long gap. I didn't realize
It's
that.
a fairly long one. Yeah.
Wow. So we're not pay-per-view for a long time.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
So maybe throw a WWE title shot. Maybe throw a title. You have to do something with the title. Obviously, the title has not been there for a while. The WWE title. Have a match for it on Raw.
Yeah.
You don't have a pay-per-view for like 5 weeks. Might as well do something. Be creative. But this is the problem. WWE has no creative. It'd be smart to put maybe Cena in a triple threat match. Mark Henry and Ryback.
No, imagine. God.
I'm just saying names.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just saying names.
What a match that would be.
But like just something new. Obviously, same thing with Ziggler. Have a world heavyweight title match. You have this amount of time to the next pay-per-view. You know what? Throw a couple of titles on the line.
Yeah.
Maybe, like I said, maybe Ziggler versus Del Rio. Get his rematch out of the way. And then have Swagger interfere and make cost Del Rio his match.
Yeah.
And continue that storyline. Because it's a good storyline still.
He could still have a presence there.
Yes.
He lost his title shot. He's no longer #1 contender. But like I said, he could still make appearances. Cost Del Rio some stuff.
Definitely.
Get Del Rio out of the title picture along with him.
Oh, definitely.
And we could have somebody else feud with Dolph Ziggler. Which I thought would end up being Chris Jericho, but apparently, like you said, he would be away for 3 weeks.
3 weeks, European tour.
Yeah, so.
It's going to be interesting Raw tonight. Hopefully it's better than last week's.
Yeah, hopefully it will be.
On paper,
hopefully the crowd won't have to save it.
Yes, on paper the whole card sucked, but the crowd made that Raw.
Yeah.
And I feel like the matches were okay, but on paper it sucked.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for the crowd, it would have been crickets. So thank the crowd. I did speak to a couple of people who were at the live event, and they did say it was crazy. Like, it was a crazy atmosphere. Probably never again.
I think I think something like that will happen again.
I don't know.
Because now the fans are taking note that the Raw after WrestleMania.
Oh, it's the biggest show.
Yeah, so
Biggest show.
And fans
And
were
people,
taking note.
You know what's funny though? Like, they say WrestleMania is the big show.
Mhm.
That's funny. The big show.
The big show.
Get it? The big show.
I
Get
do,
it?
I
Get
do.
it? Get it?
Yep.
Eh.
But yeah, no, it is the truth. It's been well noted. We've known for a while that the Raw after WrestleMania is...
Yes.
But a
It's
lot of
always
people are
huge.
taking notice, and that's usually when you have the international crowd here.
Yep.
And it's always going to be a ruckus, and I can guarantee you, next year's after WrestleMania Raw crowd will try to outdo this year's.
Oh, definitely. Which I definitely want to go to. WrestleMania 30 is an option. I definitely want to do it again. It's gonna be interesting if they do it both in the Superdome. Have WrestleMania 30 and Raw in the Superdome.
Oh, that won't happen. They won't do that.
I've heard otherwise.
I don't think they will. New Orleans has another arena. Where do the Hornets play?
Oh, crap.
That's where it'll be.
Yeah, most likely. Most likely, so. This was just news. They said they could have both at the Superdome. But can you see 80,000 people showing up for Raw?
I could, but again, a lot of people would leave back for work on Sunday night after WrestleMania. So again, you do.
Well, normally they stay because King of the Smarts, he went to Florida
Mhm.
and also Arizona for WrestleMania. He left Tuesday morning because he went to the Raw after Mania and he did the
But
same
yeah,
thing.
see, some people have real jobs.
I know, I understand that.
Okay.
I understand that.
So basically, and this is overseas as well. He's not going overseas.
I know.
So again,
But
you
I
will have a
also-
big chunk leave. They'll always sell out the Raw after WrestleMania.
I know, of course.
But I don't know if you could sell out a stadium afterwards.
But here's my thing about it. A lot of people take. That's when a lot. Like, I took vacation because I know I was gonna be exhausted.
Right.
Knew that from the beginning. I know a lot of people take vacation for WrestleMania because they know how big it is.
Mhm.
It wears you out. Like I said, I went to 3 accesses and WrestleMania. I was done.
Look, I'm not saying that the Raw, if they were to try a stadium after WrestleMania, I'm not saying that it would be empty.
Oh no, it won't be empty.
But they won't fill out a stadium. Because,
no, definitely
again,
not.
You will lose a lot of people who wouldn't be able to take that vacation.
I just say-
Who only had the weekend.
You think I'm thinking about like the Superdome, and there's the crowd and there's just one patches section with no people in it, another patch with no people in it.
Yeah. And another thing is they're not going to reuse that WrestleMania set for a Raw.
Oh no, definitely not. Well, they would have to take it down, put up the Raw set.
So
It was easy for at the Izon Center because they had the stage up already. Because they had
That's what they always wanted.
They had the VIP tours, and you come out and do your thing on stage and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So they didn't have to do anything.
Right.
Their stage was set up, ready to go. All that was for was the VIP backstage, and you go through backstage and you come out the entranceway. You meet your superstar first, go around, you see backstage, you see the gorilla position.
Yeah.
And then you do your stupid entrance, whatever you want to do. You want to do Sheamus, fella, or you want to do Wade Barrett, or you want to do Shawn Michaels, you want to do this or that.
Or do the Undertaker with Daniel Bryan's entrance. Undertaker's theme with Daniel Bryan's.
Ouch.
Eh,
It's still fun. That was actually fun.
it was. That's why I
It
mentioned
was
it.
genius. I actually give King of the Smarks credit on that. So, doing it in a row tonight. We'll review it tomorrow. Unfortunately, we'll have a new guest tomorrow, TJ.
Unfortunately, we'll have a new guest tomorrow, TJ. Is that what you just said?
No, did I say unfortunately?
You said unfortunately.
Oh, no, sorry. I meant unfortunately, Raw is tonight. TJ will be on tomorrow. Unfortunately, he's a good guy, knows his wrestling and stuff like that. So, the show is growing more. More people. It's where do you think at this point? Do you like where we're at? 4 months in.
In terms of the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something that we do. We use our free time to do this, discuss it. It's been fun. And hopefully we can keep this going. I enjoy it.
Definitely. As subscribers keep going up. We're at 50 now, so thank you for those people who are subscribing. And like I said, we're just we want to fix what's going on in the wrestling business, and obviously things have been fixing because WWE has listened to us, and as we noticed, they've stolen a couple of things. So it's as long as we keep the show going, maybe we'll take more of our ideas. So Raw tomorrow, TJ will be here, Ant-Man will be here. I don't care if Rob's here. That's what I meant to say.
Really?
Yes. And that's gonna do it for today. I mean, there's that. Like I said, we covered sports pretty much and stuff like that. Mets play tonight. If they play, probably gonna be snowed out. But if they play, they play. Yankees are off, or they play tonight.
I think they play the Orioles today.
Oh, good matchup for them. So that'll do it. I'm John.
This is Ant.
See you guys tomorrow.